clean like a maid with you. I've been on my everybody drop when I rock. The shorty, she support lifting up the
broadcast job.
New York City time, another brother better, you will never find. I've been in my bag.
I should try to grind some fire drugs. I ain't got a team for that job.
Reporting live from the west side, ready to try, keep a different vibe. Is you down the ride, never tired. You will never know, you ain't never tried. Work it out, hit the gym, hit the field, hit the wind. Hey yo, I need that. Big chips, man, I need that. Hustle hard on the job, you can see that. On my head is real good. We don't need your
nigga, I don't care about no Javen Richards. I can't even run with that nigga. Cause you keep telling me about this Javen Richards nigga. I don't care about that nigga. I got Josh Jacobs, bro. Think I care about that nigga? Why they play with my man Tyreek Cohen like that?
MVP to leave more valuable. They sweet as apple juice. Talking trophies, I didn't grab the can't match this attitude. I wear my heart on my sleeve, please. I move like the wind, can't catch this breeze. Freeze. Stop you in your tracks, there's not no preseason. Seeking W's like Tupac used to throw up. Forget it, might as well forfeit your team. Just show up. What you wanna be when you grow up? They used to ask me. Naturally, I chose an athlete. Competition never matched me. We ain't go together like camouflage and polka dots. Focus on your position, just know your spot. Show don't stop. It's a long season. They planning on winning for the wrong reasons. Trying to get my number retired. Can't let these frauds beat us. I figured out the recipe. Never let opponents get the best of me. I'm focused on my big chips, man, I need that. Hustle hard on the job, you can see that. On my head is real good. We don't need your feedback. They clear the way with my tool coming through. What I do? Lace up the shoes, chase W's. What I do? Lace up the shoes, chase W's. Now what I do? Lace up the shoes, chase W's. Leave it in the street, case on the news.
Coach, they love their crab cakes and they love their football. That's what Maryland does. And we are at M&T Bank Stadium down near the inner harbor of Baltimore. The scene a few moments ago, here it is. It's unlike any other in sport.
Let's get it, man. Game time.
These folks are fired up as their guys are ready to do battle between the Indianapolis Colts and the Baltimore Ravens.
You're not even in your division. What are you talking about?
Set to go now in Week 6 of the NFL season, and we are underway on EA Sports.
And I'll bloom on all of them, bro. So, do you get what I'm saying, bro? You can't keep playing me a game a week like niggas got a chance against me.
They're so fucking cocky, bitch.
I mean, when you as good as me, bro, you can do that. You're not good, so you don't got it like me.
Ball up to the 35 now as they come up on 1st and 10. Our first carry now for Jordan Howard. And able to get this one across the 45 before he's brought down. Indianapolis moving the chains there on a gain of 12.
Good groovy there. And I stopped you real like.
On first, they go right back to Howard. And that one blown up quickly. As he's going to be stopped before he can even get started. Call it a loss of 6 on the play. And it'll be a 2nd and long.
No, put up 200.
Nah, put up 15.
Nah, 200.
No, just 15.
No, 200.
I'm not going no higher or no lower than 15, bro.
Operating from the gun.
No, basketball ain't my sport.
And seeing nowhere to throw, he chucks this one away from harm. Incomplete. Now it's 3rd down.
So I like that right there. Not only was it the right play, throwing it away like that, frankly, I think it was the only play.
Yeah, got outside of the pocket, realized he had nothing, just chucked it free.
Yeah, live to fight another down, right?
He'll rifle this one deep right into double coverage, and it's intercepted. Picked off by Ronald Darby. And they finally put it into this return, but not before he's all the way down to the 37. Time will tell if that's an interception that rattles the rookie here. First drive on the road.
And you know the discussion going into the game? Centered on, okay, let's get out nice and easy. Let's not make mistakes early. But now the conversation will shift to, okay, put it behind you, move on. Long way to go in this one.
A first carry for Leonard Fournette. And he'll snag about 5 yards down to the 32.
I call that play a success. A nice inside run. Sets up a very manageable second down. A very solid gain on that play.
The first down run got 5. Here's 2nd and 5.
Let me start, man. I'm about to be flagged after this.
Here's a quick throw caught by Higgins. 5 yards on first down, but now just a 1-yard pickup there on second. And just a small glimpse there as to why they like this rookie so much.
And that's why they lit up a little bit in our meetings with the coaching staff, didn't
Yeah,
they?
when we talked about him, they did.
Yeah, you know, they like his work ethic. You know, this guy's running every route well in the route tree and getting better at it all the time, really honing his game. They expect a pretty good jump out of him as things continue to move on.
On third down, Fournette. He's got a first down and much more inside the 20. A big one there for the Ravens. It goes for 18. If you make the stop there, maybe you hold him to 3 on this opening drive. They didn't get the stop.
Yeah, new set of downs now. Now you're worried about, just as you pointed out, not just giving up 3, possibly giving up 6. Let's see what they decide to do here because they got to change up what they have been doing. It hasn't been working.
Now the first carry for Bryce Love. And here he'll get it down to the 7. 5 yards is the tally on first down. That brings up 2nd and 5. After the pickup of 5, here's 2nd and 5.
Spotlight time is done. Bro, when we was just looking at it. Yeah.
And with a play clock at 3, we'll get a signal and a timeout on the whistle. They'll have 2 remaining as we step aside here in this first quarter.
You playing me tonight, bro? Or yeah.
Okay.
Sorry, nah, I ain't ready for that, bro. Yeah, you got it for right now. Yeah, you already know my shit saying that 95. You got I do. I be beating your ass. I'm pretty sure I'm up on the schoolboy against you.
On my team, maybe not.
Nah, not on my shit, but on the 5v5 period. But you know what, you right.
2nd and 5 now. Jackson eluding the pressure right. And he'll slide down to avoid the tackle. Lamar Jackson, such a threat with those legs, able to improvise and get the first.
Now, how about that play? He took a possible negative and turned it into positive yardage and slid down to avoid taking a big shot. Excellent job getting down and avoiding the big hit.
Not even that long. It's like 3 minutes 40.
And he will take it in for a Ravens touchdown. Lamar Jackson, his 5th touchdown now on the year. And they are able to strike first here on their opening drive. Tucker able to connect on the extra point. And that makes the score 7-0. Tucker now to kick it away following the touchdown. This will be taken to the back of the end zone. The Colts come to the line ready to start their next drive. They had the interception last time. It led to the opening touchdown. So now 7-0 the score as they start 1st and 10. A running play on first down will get 4 up to the 29. Call it a gain of 4 on first, and that'll make it 2nd down.
I call that play a success. A nice inside run sets up a very manageable 2nd down. A very solid gain on that play.
On 2nd down, here's a run with Mack. And he takes us up to the 40-yard line before being corralled. 11 yards there, 1st down. On 1st down, they run with Howard. 2 yards on the carry there. It'll be 2nd down.
One thing to keep in mind, partner, especially in the second half, when you've got a running back of this size, of these dimensions, I can just tell you, attrition does set in for a defense because you're excited about hitting him in the first half. Maybe not so much in the second half, and some of these shorter gains turn into bigger runs later.
Now 3rd down is looming. A pickup of 2 on 1st down and just 1 yard there. Back to throw. King. And he goes down. The Ravens able to get to him. Michael Pierce, in all of his 340-pound glory, gets the sack.
Well, many times when you talk about mobile quarterbacks, you get the sense that they feel like they can get out of any bad situation. They keep moving around and trying to emulate guys like the Scrambler or the Dodger. Instead, they keep losing yardage and digging themselves a hole that they can't get out of.
Looking to throw. King. He's going to fire one, and he fires one that's intercepted. It's the former Seahawk, Earl Thomas. And he's able to get it back to the 41-yard line. Fournette, a 1st down carry. And the lane closes up quickly as he'll get about 3 down to the 38. After 7-0 on EA Sports. 2nd quarter now from Baltimore. It's the Ravens in possession as they've got it 2nd and 7. They'll try the right side here with Fournette. And he is met in his tracks behind the line of scrimmage. It's a loss of 2, now 3rd down.
Anytime you call an inside running play, you just know there should be a lot of congestion there. You're counting on your offensive line to take control of the line of scrimmage. That didn't happen in this case, and that play got bottled up.
Gets it to Hardman, a jet sweep. And that one covered beautifully. Their defenders stayed home, and they'll stop him behind the line. Losing 4 yards that time, and now it's 4th down. Looks like the offense is going to take another shot here. They're going on 4th and 13. They'll try and throw for it with Jackson. Completes it to Hardman. And he is out of bounds, but not before he's inside the 30. A big one there for the Ravens. It goes for 18.
Brandon, I have one word for you after that completion for a 1st down.
Lucky?
Analytics.
Well, the analytics say they punt the football there.
So we're changing to analytics as we go, right? What a big-time play for them, and really took a big-time chance.
Yeah, big-time first half chance. On 1st down, here's Love. And he went backwards. He'll be down at the 30. It's a loss of 4 on the first down play. Throwing on 2nd and 14. Jackson. This pass going to be caught by Hardman. And he will reach the 8-yard line before going out. 22 yards there, a first down. They'll try and run for it on 1st and goal. And he'll take this from the 9 down to about the 7. Defensively, pretty good start there with their backs against the wall.
That's a win for the stop troops right there. And if I'm them, I get a little bolder now. They won the first battle. Keep coming after them. Put the pressure on them.
I got you. Mike, 53.
2nd down and goal. Jackson. Jackson hit, and he lost the football. And he will score. Touchdown, Baltimore. Taking it in from 7 yards away as the Ravens push further out in front.
Brandon, would you say they went from agony to elation in just a few quick seconds on that play?
Probably thought they were about to give it up in the red zone and then touchdown.
Yeah, there is absolutely no way that they drew it up and said this is the way it's supposed to be done. It just happened.
But the end will justify the means. And he nearly broke that for more, but as it is, they'll start this drive at about the 37-yard line. The Colts come to the line ready to start their next drive. Already down 2 touchdowns here in the first half. This becomes a pretty important drive, doesn't it?
It certainly does, and a lot of teams script plays. We know that, right? They have a script to start the ball game, and typically those scripts go between 12 and 24, 25 plays. Down 2 touchdowns early, probably not very deep into their script. I think that they'll stay with it. I don't think they'll abandon it just yet and try and...
Now Howard stripped. He lost the football. And it's picked up by the Ravens. And his guys are going to take over at the 39-yard line. So the defense there, opportunistic.
It's nice to give them credit, isn't it? Because so many times it's more a matter of what the offensive guy didn't do. He didn't secure the ball, didn't cover up. In this case, let's just give credit to where it belongs. Knocked it free, made a big play.
After the fumble recovery, it's Jackson looking deep downfield. And at the 7-yard line, the catch is made. And he is into the end zone for a Baltimore touchdown. Mecole Hardman, his 2nd touchdown on the season as the Ravens push further out in front. Tucker with the extra point, and that makes the score 21-0. Tucker now to kick it away following the touchdown. This is fielded a couple yards deep. And he'll wind up about 4 yards shy of where he would have been if he'd taken a knee, as they'll start at the 21-yard line. The Colts come to the line ready to start their next drive. And some dangerous territory. You're already down 3 scores. A 3-and-out here, or an inability to put any points up. This one might be over by half.
Yeah.
He's got a man complete. And he'll take this to the other side of midfield before going out of bounds. A gain of...
Nigga snoring in the mic.
His first half of football. This offense... They'll run on first down with Marlon Mack. And the result here, a pickup of 8. Leaves them with 2 to go on 2nd down. On 2nd down now, it's Mack. And he's going to get it down to the 33-yard line here. So they'll come up 1st and 10 now from the 33. Out of the gun, here's a give to Mack. He's got a first down and much more inside the 20. And finally wrestled down at the 8-yard line. 25 yards the pick up there, and also a first down. They'll run here with Mack. And he takes this one in for a Colts touchdown. Marlon Mack, his first touchdown on the year, as they are now on the board here in the first half. The way this one was going, you just got the sense they needed something before half. They've at least got something on the board now. Still trailing, but a good sign.
Cam, do you remember we talked with that one coach who said his emphasis this year was scoring in the last 2 minutes of a half, heading into the locker room. This hits him right there. Take that momentum, take that good feeling, and take it to the locker room, regroup, and start over.
I'm chilling on that bed, but I ain't sleep,
a lot of football, full half to be played.
Why would I put it on God if I was lying?
Bro, so what you breathing in the mic for like that for?
I ain't even hold on, let me see where my mic at. Oh shit, I might have been breaking my mic. My fault. I mean, shit. There's no way.
That nigga was asleep, bro.
The Baltimore offense at the line set to get going. And following that long touchdown pass, a one-play drive last time, saved the defense. You know they're ready. They don't want that to happen again.
And you would have thought they would have been ready the last time. I mean, that's what you work on all the time. Make sure that no one gets behind you. That's the cardinal sin of defense, not giving up the long pass. They did. Let's see how they adjust.
They'll come out now 2nd and 4 from the 31.
What's yours? Let me know something.
It ain't who that talking. It ain't who that.
Alright, that's what I thought.
Jackson. Oh, look at that. Going to use the second of their timeouts, as the stoppage will come with 23 seconds to go till halftime. Jackson and the offense come up 1st and 10, and he's a perfect 5 for 5 here to begin the game. Jackson from the shotgun. Flushed out right, and he can't get rid of it. He's taken down. Ravens going to use their 3rd and final timeout, as the clock will stop with 18 seconds to go in the first half. That huge loss on the sack makes this job much more difficult. It's now 2nd down and 22 yards to go. Jackson now taking a deep shot here for Hardman. And that's going to be incomplete. 12 seconds left. Mecole Hardman, the intended target. And it'll bring up 3rd down. It's now 3rd down and 1. An incomplete pass on that last play, and that means they'll need to come up with something here on 3rd down. From the gun, Jackson. Into heavy traffic, and it's intercepted. Picked by Pierre Desir. And his guys have got it back at the closing stages of the first half. The Colts come to the line, ready to start the next drive. Time here for likely one play, then off to the locker room, and they're going to have some adjustments to make.
They certainly will. I think a lot of people are thinking to themselves, all right, take the knee, get out of here, regroup. But how will the head coach and his staff approach halftime? Will it be angry? Will it be clinical? Will it be calm? Will they just let it all out? Who knows? I'm going to be a fly on the wall for this one, though.
So we have come to halftime in what's already a 2-touchdown game, as we send you down to Orlando, where Jonathan Coachman has our EA Sports halftime report. Coach.
Oh, that's fun. That's good.
The Ravens ready to receive it, and they've got the lead as well as we resume play in the second half.
You talk stupid as a motherfucker.
Let's field it a few yards into the end zone. And no run back here. This will be a touchback, and it comes out to the 25-yard line.
I'm from one of the hardest places out here, nigga. Fuck that. Nigga New Orleans, nigga. I ain't bet I ain't disrespecting shit, nigga. I'm the hardest. We the hardest out here. See, son, niggas say all that shit. You know
the Raven
thing,
offense
dog.
set at the line for this next drive. They built a good first-half lead. Now they have a chance to add on to it.
And what I'm thinking is that the offensive staff spend the entire halftime just working with them on here's what we think they're going to do to attack us in the second half. Nice first half that we've had, guys, but be prepared for some change-ups. We're going to see them when we kick it off in the second half.
See how they handle any adjustments that might be made defensively. Flush to his right. The ball popped in the air and intercepted. Picked off by the former first-round pick, Demarius Randall. And he's able to get it back here to the 43-yard line. Mecole Hardman, the intended target.
Let's go, let's go. Hey, we got money.
On first down, it's Howard. Howard has the first down and then some. 31 yards there and a first down.
Sometimes it's hard to believe, but there are times this game is about patience, isn't it? Hasn't had the game he expected, but that run there, that may get him going.
I was just going to say, maybe that gives him a little juice, because you're right, he struggled, especially in that first half.
Yeah, and I know the great ones always think to themselves, just hang in there. I'm just one big carry away from busting this open. That's a good start for him.
It'll be a pickup of just 2, and that'll bring up second down. They run with Howard, and he will maneuver his way down to about the 7. Give him 3 on the run there. Now they're looking at a 3rd and about 5. In need of a conversion on 3rd down. They had the big play to start the drive. Not much sense. Again, it's Howard. And he's going to be taken down here still a couple yards short of the first. Give him a couple on the run as it brings up a 4th down. On 4th down, it's Howard. And not only did he not get in the end zone, he didn't get the first down either. Marlon Humphrey with the tackle defensively. So they've gone for it twice now on 4th down in this game, and both times unsuccessful.
I wish we could hear the headsets now between the head coach and the offensive coordinator. Now that they're 0 for 2, if they get into a 3rd situation, head coach might say, hey, you got anything for this one? Might get radio silence back.
I got you. I got you. Tight dogs, tight dogs, tight dogs. Slam, slam, slam. 25, check 25, check 25, check it.
Running to start the drive is Love. And he'll get him a little bit of breathing room across the 5 to the 6-yard line. Big Leonard Williams there on the stop.
3rd quarter and you've got the lead. You're not ready to go into that 4-minute offense to close the game out, but a running game can really benefit your team right now.
A little more room here on 2nd and 6 from the 6. They keep it on the ground. This time it's Fournette. Fournette, first down, still going, as they'll finally stop him at the 23-yard line. 16 yards, a first down. So a good run by Fournette. Now another 1st and 10. Now it's Jackson. That's caught left side by Hardman. And he'll be out of bounds, but able to get it up past the 45. 23 yards, the final tally.
Well, coaches always talk about finding balance on offense. I don't think you get much more balance than this. Big-time run, big-time pass.
A 1-2 combination. Looked pretty good.
How about that? Let's see if they can continue to take that kind of a punch, though.
They'll throw on first down with Jackson. And that's incomplete.
Yeah, that one sailed on him. You've got to make sure you give your receiver a chance to come down inbounds because they are very gifted. They'll make the circus catches, but they make them out of bounds. That does you no good.
On second down, it's Love. The second of 1 there. Now, they struggled to get him rolling on the ground in the first half, and that's sort of continuing here in the 3rd quarter.
Yeah, but I don't think it's time to abandon the running game. I would say keep feeding the horse, and I believe he'll eventually reward them, especially as we get deeper in the game.
And for the Colts, an extra defensive back in there now on third down.
So don't say nothing. Check, 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 check.
Now Jackson. He's going to launch this thing way downfield. And for a third time tonight, he's intercepted. Picked off by Rocky Sin. And a big turnover there as his guys will get the football back.
Well, I tell you, Brandon, this ball's intercepted, but it is third down. So the silver lining is that since this is so far down the field and there wasn't a big run back associated with it, really this kind of works like a punt. It's not an altogether bad result.
Now King throwing to start the drive and avoids the contact by sliding. Nothing open downfield. He keeps it himself for 11 and a first down. You know, despite the scoreline, I think they've got to like where they are here. They're on the road and just one big play away from getting right back in this game.
I'm going to follow right along with you because the spot they're in now is a credit to their defense. They've kept them in it by making the plays that they've made. And that just means you're one big score away from being right back there.
Now the question is, can this offense step up and make that play? Because that's been an issue for them in this game. To throw is King. Looking to throw on second down. And the Raven pressure too much. Down he goes.
So one quick, easy analysis about why they've struggled so far. They keep putting themselves in third and long situations. They just took another sack right there.
And the offensive film session tomorrow may be a little longer than it normally is.
Not a lot of positive grades will be handed out thus far.
After the sack, they'll come up now third and long.
Yeah, I wouldn't be surprised to see them run the ball here just to try and get some space.
Back to throw. King. The sack by Ronald Darby coming from the corner.
Normally we would talk about these more basketball players and football players. Let's adopt it in this case. He's a stat sheet stuffer.
Had the interception earlier, now a sack. What, he just needs a touchdown for the trifecta.
That's about all he needs, and he's going to go for it.
1 quarter remains here on a Sunday night. You are watching the NFL on EA Sports. So they'll come up first and 10 now from the 33.
Here we go, D. Here I come. Check.
Now Leonard Fournette. Works his way inside the 30 on a pickup of 4.
Well, that's a pretty good drive starter right there. And I don't know, partner, if you're even thinking about sitting on the ball right now. They may just want to run their regular offense.
In plus territory. And as an offensive coordinator, you don't want your team to go into a shell, do you?
No, you really don't, because as soon as you take your foot off the gas, it's real hard to put it back on and mash it, because once everyone's emotions come down, hard to start them up again. So I think he may want to keep them cranking high right here.
They'll wind up losing 3 yards here. And just like that, it's third down.
Mike's 54. Mike's 54. I got one. Mike's 5'4". Mike's 5'4". Mike's 5'4". Let's go, defense. Hey, man up, D. Man up, D. Whoa. 54, right there. 54, Mike. Watch the slip.
Throwing is Jackson. He's got a first down and much more inside the 20. A big one there for the Ravens. It goes for 18. He's been the go-to guy. They needed a big play there on third down. Went his way. It worked out.
It doesn't matter whether they scouted it or that they think he's going to get the ball. He has a knack for finding his way open and completing the connection.
Effective running here. He'll take it down inside the 10. He'll get a nice chunk there on the first down run, and it's 2nd and 4. Now, I'm guessing you'd say this is kind of the key here. Grind out some yardage, work on that clock, see if you can continue to tick it down.
Definitely. You want to bleed things out at this point, right? Continue to possess the football, gain some yardage, and put the onus on the defense. Do they have to use timeouts? What are they going to do to stop you? You're taking charge.
And that one covered beautifully. Their defenders stayed home, and they'll him behind the line. The Ravens on third down, 2 for 5 to this point. This will be 3rd and 5.
Heavy on the edges. 53's the Mike. 53. Check 53.
Jackson. And he's going to be dropped. Back at the 15-yard line. Leonard Williams make that now 8 sacks for him on the season. You never want to give up a sack. From the O-line's perspective, they hate it for several reasons, especially because they felt like they let little brother down back there in the pocket.
Oh, no doubt. They have a ton of pride, and they go into every job wanting to keep that guy clean. They want that uniform with no grass stains, no dirt, nothing on it. But it's really, really difficult. You're talking about some terrific athletes who are trying to put him on the ground.
So with that, you figure this game's pretty much out of reach at this point.
Yeah, it's going to take a heck of a comeback to come from 3 scores down, but don't change that channel. Don't go away. Miracles can happen, and you want to be here in case it does.
You're a company man.
Aren't I, though?
The Colts come to the line ready to start their next drive. And on the last go-around, they really couldn't get anything going.
They had to punt from deep inside their own territory, which means you're going to lose the field position battle as a general rule.
And now a fumble. The ball's out.
On plays like this, when the ball comes free, it's often unusual for the team that lost it to get it back. Because this is a quarterback. The ball gets away from him. Everyone else is trying to execute what they're supposed to do on offense. They're usually looking in the other direction, downfield, or have moved away from him. In this case, though, a teammate is able to come up with the ball.
Give them 14 on that one and a first down. King on 1st and 10. And he's able to take it across midfield before going out of bounds. The improv on the scramble there gets him 6, and it'll be 2nd down. Second and 4. He completes this one to Mack. And he'll be brought down, it looks like right at the 40. That one a first down pickup of 8. Here's King on 1st down. He's going to fire this thing deep right side. And this is taken in at the 5. And he will reach the 5-yard line before going out of bounds. An excellent pickup of 34 yards. 1st and goal, and they got to be thinking a chance to get right back into this football game. On 1st and goal, Howard. And he's into the end zone. Touchdown, Indianapolis. Jordan Howard. His 6th touchdown of the season. And the Colts are able to draw a bit closer. Vinatieri connecting on the extra point. And the lead down to 10, 24-14. So the lead back down to 10 as things get a little more interesting, and the kick is away. That'll be taken in the end zone. And no run back here. This will be a touchback, and it comes out to the 25-yard line. The Baltimore offense at the line, set to get going. They've been pretty anemic on this side of the football in the second half, just 3 points, and you just saw the touchdown go the other way, so it's a 2-score game. We're not done here yet.
I think everyone's on the edge of their seats now because they're anticipating what's coming, and I sense that everyone in the stadium knows they need to keep it on the ground. So if you're going to do that, hope the quarterback is stretched a little bit. Some bootlegs, right? Some fakes inside, getting out to the perimeter. Those might be open for him.
Another running situation on the doorstep as they come up 2nd and 10. Again, it's Fournette. And he's going to have to protect the football and take his lumps here at this stage of the game as they stop him behind the line. So fresh out of the 2-minute warning, and here's another timeout taken with 1:55 remaining. Here's Jackson. Open receiver, that's Hayden Hurst, the tight end. 16 yards on that one at a Raven first.
It certainly feels like there are more stars at the tight end position than there were even 10 years ago. And I think it's become more of a glamour position because of the ways it can hurt a defense, and guys want to be involved. They can be in line, close to the line of scrimmage. They can split out like receivers. But hands, route running, speed, and some toughness to go across the middle, you put it all together, you've got a heck of a tight end candidate.
So they come up on 2nd down. If they can get another run like we just saw, would likely put an end to this thing. On second down, Love. And down he goes at the 49, a 3-yard pickup.
He continues to struggle to find a crease to break off a big one and might need to just put that aside and just try and ram his way forward and get what he can.
And how about the dime look here? 6 DBs on 3rd and inches.
Daring them to run the ball.
Jackson to throw. Eluding the pressure right. He's going to let this go for the... And this will be caught. Well, forget taking the knee. Some late gamesmanship here as they throw for a late touchdown. As he was shuffling right out of the pocket, you could just tell he was going to take a shot downfield. He had his eyes down there the whole way.
He certainly did. He wasn't taking off to go, right? When he was flushed from the pocket, a lot of times you see him, eyes will drop, ball will get tucked, and he takes off, becomes a running back. But as you noted, stayed alive as a passer, tremendous body control, and a pretty good arm there, too.
So we had action to the very end of this one. The score on the final play that they didn't need to have. They didn't just run out the clock, though. They added to their final total.
Played it all the way to the end, and you know some coaches preach that and tell their teams, that's what I want all the time, and they feel like if they don't do it themselves, they're not living up to the message that they're sending out.
So for the Ravens, they boost their record up to a strong 4-1, and they will hit the road next week to take on the Pittsburgh Steelers. Meanwhile, for the Colts, the loss will drop them to 4-2 on the year, and they'll get a chance to redeem themselves at home next week.
This ain't nothing for the pack. Got 16 sitting in the lap. Whole squad all dressing all black. Every single last one of them got my back.
F that bitch ass nigga up.
Hey, 20 of us, that's 20 goons in a ice cream whip, triple school. I got 3 strikes, ain't got to lose. When it's all on the line, what you gonna do? Come on, I'm highly favored. Don't wanna play me, no conversation, ain't got time for no debating. It's for the taking, no hesitation, don't try my patience.